Hello and thanks for joining me. This is a very quick video just to provide some information and a tip that I hope will be useful for owners of Triumph Scramblers like this that have the keyless ignition system. If you own one of these bikes and you've owned it for some time, i.e. more than just a few months, you've probably already found out that the ignition, the keyless ignition system, the little fob here, the battery on it runs down very quickly. And if you follow any of the owners' forums, quite often you get stories of people, getting stranded because the battery's gone down in the fob and they're struggling to start the bike. Obviously, there is a way of starting it by holding the key, even when it's dead, next to the system, and I'll show you that in a second. However, I just want to show you something that I do as a precaution, something very simple, and you might find this useful. So I'm just going to move the camera and zoom in. Firstly, I'll just do a close shot of this is the key fob here, and if you own one of these bikes you'll already know, but the little Triumph logo here is actually a button, and with that you can switch the fob on and off. So if you press it and hold it, I don't know if you're going to see it in the video, but if you press it and hold it, you'll see it lights up red because it was off, and then it changes to green. So when it goes green, then the fob is on. If I press it and hold it again, then it goes from green back to red and the key fob is off. And when you've switched it off like that and you try and switch on the bike won't switch on. It doesn't register the fob, so you have to press it again till it comes green. That's obviously a way of saving the battery, but even if you switch the fob off every time you finish to ride and you put the fob away, even then, in my experience, the fob seems to only last about 6 months. The battery only lasts about 6 months. So let me show you what I've done. Again, if you own one of these bikes, you'll be aware of this. If you take the seat off and lift the seat off, then underneath the seat here, there's this strange little box thing here, which Triumph tell you is to put your mobile phone in. Why anybody would ever want to put their mobile phone away under the seat, I don't know, and my mobile phone doesn't fit in there anyway. So just zoomed in even further here, and inside this box you've got a little USB socket here. So the idea is you put your mobile phone in here and you can put it on charge. I've just stash a couple of things in here. One, oh, by the way, I'll just show you this. So this is, I've got the power socket on the dash on my bike. I've made a separate video about that, and that's a USB two plug USB adapter that goes in there. So it means I just keep that under the seat. So if any time there's anything I want to plug in the USB of the handlebars, then I just put that in. But the other thing I store in here, and this is really what I wanted to show you, is there's a couple of spare batteries for the key fob here, and there is a little torque driver. Now, it's actually, this is it's a T6 torque driver. A lot of people think, if I just pull the fob out here, a lot of people think to undo it, you have to undo the fob, you have to undo this little screw here. A lot of people think that that's an Allen key, but if you look at it very closely, and in my case I had to look at it in a magnifying glass, it's actually a torque driver. And so I got this little, and it's a T6, so this is a little T6 torque screwdriver here. So I just keep that under the seat there, so I can undo this with and I can change the battery with one of these new batteries. So if I'm ever out and about and that I'm having problems with it, and it's obviously the battery's going low, then I just take the seat off, and I've got my spare battery and a means of opening it up, because there's no point in carrying a spare battery if you can't open the fob up, is there? Right, so that's it. I just hope that was a useful bit of information for you. Oh, just one more thing before I finish. I almost forgot to mention it. I said when I was showing you the key fob beforehand that if you ever are stuck and the key fob battery has died, then the sensor is here, and so even with the key fob, with a dead key fob, if you press it here, so it's just above where the little USB is, if you press it there, then the ignition will turn on. So I'll just try that with mine. Yeah, you've got it. Sometimes you've got to fiddle around a bit and get it in the right place, but the ignition then comes on if you get it in the right place here. That's done it, yeah. So yeah, you need to press the key fob here. That I don't know if you can see. It's all just. You can see the rear light has just come on, and the ignition has just come on there. So right, I think that covers everything I wanted to talk about. Sorry if I'm a bit rambling, a bit distracted, but thanks for watching, and yeah, hopefully see you again soon. Bye.